All right, let's go. Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Inside the Booth. I am Dan the Law, and tonight we have Love It Ever After with us. Hello.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
How is everyone doing tonight?
Yeah.
And if you did not notice by the thumbnail, Love It's background, we are going to be reviewing the so famous 1994 movie The Flintstones.
Going back to the Stone Age, everyone.
That's right, starring John Goodman and Elizabeth Perkins and Rick Moranis.
Yeah,
the best, and Rosie O'Donnell.
Eh.
You don't want to. She was cool back then. But
Yeah.
not much anymore.
Not now.
Yeah. So crazy.
You can't forget the infamous Elizabeth Taylor.
Who was Elizabeth Taylor?
The mom.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wilma's mom.
She played Pearl. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Of course. Yep. That's it. All right.
Yeah. Get the chisel and tablet out, guys. We're having a test at the end.
That's right. We will be having a test. We got Dale Cruz in the house. Hey, Dale, what's up? Wing hugs, my friend. Wing hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, this movie is older. Does it stand the test of time? Honestly, I think it does.
I do too. Yeah.
I think it did a good job for a 1994. What was Jurassic Park came out in 1992?
Yes.
So I think this was the age of starting to try new things. And,
yeah. But you could tell food and some of it is like either styrofoam or some sort of like molding plastic.
Right. And Dino was computer generated in a couple of spots. And
yeah. Oh, and then some of like when he got knocked out with the pterodactyls on top of his head. Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you know what I thought was hilarious was the park that they were at. The kids park.
Oh, Jurassic Park. Yeah, that's why.
Jurassic Park. And then the pterodactyl comes.
Yeah, just comes around, just takes a massive poop.
Yep. And dumps on someone's car.
Oh,
just when I got it washed.
Yeah, just got it detailed by a squid or something,
Right.
Whatever. Whatever they used to detail cars back in the day.
I'm gonna say this though. Do you remember the second movie of the Flintstones?
No, I do not.
Dale Cruz. He's a little salty about Rosie O'Donnell was in it. Yeah,
I know.
But at the time, she wasn't a political person, and she wasn't. She wasn't vocal about her politics, and and she did a good job. She wasn't even that ugly back then. Honestly,
she just came in, she did her part, and she left. I mean,
that's it. I mean, that's what most actors should do. Anyways, the second movie, the Flintstones Rock Vegas or something like that.
Rock Vegas. But it's not the original cast.
But no, it's not the original cast.
Yeah.
We'll have to review that one too sometime, but it is the writing is sloppy and boring. The acting sucks. Now, it's not to say that the actors that were in it are not good actors. They
Mhm.
just didn't fit the part of those
Yeah.
those characters.
Yeah, there's something
Um,
big about,
yeah, there's
Fred
something
Flintstone.
when you pick the right characters, you
Yeah.
know it will work.
Yeah,
And
it's like,
apparently,
Carl Urban with Dread. It worked. You
right,
wouldn't have thought about it until he played the part.
right, that's true.
Mhm.
John Goodman,
Yeah.
he's a great Fred Flintstone.
Gosh, yeah, he's so good. Just the goofiness, because Fred's like a
Yeah,
dum dum, but he thinks he's so smart, and he's
right.
so full.
Right,
It's
he's
like,
full of it. Rick
yeah.
Moranis, the famous Rick Moranis.
Yes, we love
For
Rick.
those who, yeah, that's right, those who
Mhm.
like Rick, he's in movies like the Ghostbusters. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nobody will ever forget that. You know,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yep.
Yeah.
Little Giants.
Uh-huh.
He's in a
Yeah.
lot of movies. What is that
Yeah.
one called with the plant that talks and eats people? I
Oh.
forgot what that movie was called. But anyways, I can't remember who was in the second one. I'll tell you who was in the second one because I'm gonna look it up right now. I know Stephen Baldwin was in it, and Stephen Baldwin was not a bad uh, Barney Rubble. It was everybody else because because Stephen Baldwin tried doing the voice and tried
Little
acting
Shop
like
of Horrors? Is that what it
yeah.
was?
Oh no,
There you go.
Rocky
Yep.
Horror Picture Show.
Oh.
Yes, that's
Oh,
what
I
it was.
love. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched Clue actually the other night. Speaking of uh that guy.
Clue. What guy?
Yeah, Clue. Have you ever seen Clue?
Um, I guess not.
It's got Tim Curry in it. Oh, it's good. It's based off of the game. Yeah.
Okay, so, geez, I can't even get to the cast after
Yes.
putting in Viva Rock. So that came out in 2000. Um,
Okay.
uh,
Yeah, I would have had no desired interest in it then.
yeah. And they picked Mark Andy as Fred Flintstone. He was a short, chubby Fred Flintstone that
Come
had a
on.
huge English accent,
Ah,
and
nah.
the lady they used for Wilma was Kristen Johnson, and she was tall and
Mhm.
kind of bulky, and that didn't look like no Wilma to me.
No.
It
Yeah,
was
it's like they
nuts.
just threw people in. They're like, "Oh, you wanna go for it? Go ahead.
You want to be in a movie? There
You
you
wanna be in a
go.
movie?
The
Do it."
Flintstones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, and she was taller than Fred, so it was like
Yeah.
that didn't work.
No, I think
Fred
this
needs to be
cast is
taller than
nails it.
Wilma. Yeah, this
Mhm.
cast is good. Okay, I
Yeah.
guess we should just get into it. Uncle
Yes.
Mike, how you doing? Thanks for being here. It's
Let's
Mike
dig in like a big
Aaron.
T-bone.
That's right. Let's dig in like a
Like a
T-bone
rack of
steak.
ribs.
Yeah, the rack of dino ribs.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh my
let's
goodness.
talk about the plot. The plot, everybody. Um,
Plot.
well, here's the Dan the Law version of the plot.
Mhm.
Um, Obviously, it's the Flintstones, and Fred Flintstone. He wants to make it big time so he can make his wife happy,
Mhm.
and be able to be someone who helps other people, not realizing that quick fame and money can corrupt someone's mind.
Mhm.
And obviously, in the end of it, he uh, realizes that, and then he doesn't want to be a part of something like that again. But he, what's it? He gets fooled by these people who want to steal from the company that they work for,
Mhm. Yep.
and basically like rob them and embezzle some
Yeah.
money, and and
Plunder
yeah,
the
and
business.
go, yep, and then they want to leave to a different island and blah blah blah.
Mhm.
So yeah.
Yes, that's
Yes, Uncle Mike,
kind
how
of
you doing? How you
definitely.
doing?
Yeah. Fred Flintstone always thought he would be somebody or someone. So he's always aspired, but he never tried or applied himself. He just used his good luck, and his happiness to
Yeah,
get him through. And he was lucky he found Wilma, of course. Very
yeah.
lucky.
And I love that they did the bowling thing in the movie.
Yeah, with the toes and
Yeah, the
stuff.
twinkle
And
toes. Come on, twinkle
yeah.
toes. They even did the sound effect to the cartoon. Man,
Yeah,
they
and then
you
they
know
brought
they
out that big thing, and they all drank from it.
yeah,
So
they
funny.
all got drunk out of this huge flat this huge mug of beer.
Yeah, and then he's got a best friend he's known forever, and
Yep.
they've
What
got
did
a
it say?
good relationship.
Since they were 10 or something like that.
Yeah, they live next door to each other. Their wives are best friends, and it's just all happy go lucky, but he
Yeah.
still has that thing in his heart where he wants to be more than what he is. So that's what
Yeah.
drives him to take the
Mm,
test. And then what's so crazy is that he wouldn't have been put in that position if Barney hadn't felt like he wanted to make something right or make
mhm. Right, he
Fred's
wanted
life
to.
better.
Yeah, yeah. All
Hmm.
because of that speech that he had was hilarious. Did you notice
Yeah, it was.
after he was done with the speech, everybody's looking confused and kind of
Yeah.
clapping and like that didn't make any sense.
Okay. Yeah.
But then you got Fred crying like a baby, going, "Oh man, that was the
Yeah, because
best
he
thing."
understood. He
Oh.
knew. Yeah. So
It was hilarious.
Fred would have never been put in that position if Barney hadn't, in a sense, felt like he wanted to make his friend happier and to put him in a better spot, right? Because he thinks this is like a chance of a lifetime. He doesn't
Right,
realize
exactly.
behind the scenes there's a dastardly plan afoot.
Mhm.
And
Exactly.
is it so crazy because what if let's do the what if. What if Barney hadn't, right? Would
Right.
have happened the way it did, or would have Barney been in behind bars and they would have gotten away with it?
Right.
It's
Or
the
not,
difference, right?
but in reality, you would think Barney was smarter. He probably would have read stuff and he would have figured it out earlier, and then he would have got them all fired.
Yeah. Mm,
That's how I think it would have been.
never know. Never know.
Because even though Fred wanted to do what was right, he
Yeah.
was influenced by just sign it, just sign it. You're a
Yeah.
big wig now. You just sign things just to sign them.
Well, he was getting the affirmation he was desiring. He was feeling like he was the somebody he always thought he was going to be.
Hmm.
And so why would you question that? Why would you push against it?
Right.
Mhm. And so then he realizes that, the sexy secretary is up to no good.
The
He's
sexy
been signing
secretary.
too
Yeah.
many things.
Which is played by Halle Berry.
I know.
Everybody,
Yay.
the
We love Hallie.
beautiful, beautiful Halle
Yes.
Berry, who was also
Beautiful,
Catwoman, and
talented, and smart. Good woman.
yeah,
So yeah, and she develops a little bit of a conscience too because at first she's like, he's an idiot, he's a smuck, we're gonna play him so hard,
yeah,
and she gets to know Fred, and his intricacies,
right, exactly.
and she starts feeling bad, and she realizes that she's getting played too. So
Yep, right in the end
yeah,
there, he's like, "Oh, how come there's
I'll
no
come
two
get you.
tickets to go?" Yeah. "Oh
Yeah.
well, I'm leaving, and then I'll come back for you." And she's like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I see what's
Sure.
going on."
Yeah.
She's no dummy.
And then, yeah, so then, crisis of conscience. He realizes he was doing the wrong thing, and then he makes amends and everything like that. And he ends up making an invention
Yeah, that's right.
and then walking away from it because he realized what was more important.
Right. Which I don't understand why he didn't say, well, why don't you make Barney the president of the
Yeah,
thing or
that's what I
something,
was. I was like, well, why don't you put Barney in?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Barney would
Anyways,
figure out.
I'm gonna give the plot a point. It
Yes,
was
me
good.
too. Yeah, because it had a good balance. It had a climax and it had the payoff at the end. So
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
definitely
Oh yeah.
landed the plane.
You want me to read what Google says the plot is?
Go for it.
Big-hearted, dim-witted factory worker Fred Flintstone, played by John Goodman, lends money to his best friend Barney Rubble, played by Rick Moranis, so that he can adopt a baby. As thanks, Barney swaps his IQ test for Fred's during the
There you
executive
go.
search program. After
Yeah.
getting promoted, however, Fred becomes embroiled in the dastardly scheming of his boss's
Dastardly.
Cliff, his boss Cliff, that by Kyle Mc, the bad guy,
Yeah. He got
who
Cliff Creek.
enlists, yeah, who enlists his secretary Sharon
Hmm.
Stone, Halle Berry, seduce Fred, uh, uh, angering Fred's wife Wilma, and that
Really?
was
They'd
it.
pick up those
Yeah,
little nuggets? That's so dumb of the
yeah,
plot.
right. But they don't talk about like the big
Like,
stuff. Now,
they say
obviously,
that he put the
IMDb
cat
is
out at
different,
night too?
right? No. But it should say that because he did do it.
Yeah.
He
Do
put the
it.
cat out.
Put the
Now
cat
it's
out.
weird because Google's explanation is different than IMDb's. You know that?
Yeah, well,
It's
Google's probably
strange.
doing AI or some dumb stuff.
It's doing AI. AI. Yikes.
AI. That is just algorithmic intelligence. Say it again.
That's
Algorithmic intelligence.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's intelligence based off of algorithms.
Hmm. Fun.
Mind
Fun.
blown.
Um. Yeah. So let's move on, shall we? Move on to the
Mm-hmm.
next category of this wonderful movie
Yeah.
called, and we already touched on this, but we'll talk about it again.
Acting.
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 La, 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 la.
You know who did really good in acting? The
Who's that?
Dicto Bird.
Yes. Yes. The bird
Nailed
was
it.
awesome.
He was on
Very.
beak.
Yeah, that's right. Good puns. Good puns. Got any
So
more?
yeah. Oh, so at the end, when he was being traded, for the kids with Cliff and
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah.
and he's like, I should have signed with Disney. At least they would have treated me right. I laughed.
Right.
Okay. I laughed because if he would have signed with Disney, he'd be one female and two gay. So,
Right. A
Dicto
gay female
Bird.
boy. A gay female boy
That's what I was saying
bird.
earlier. It's like they have these
That's
jokes in
funny.
there that like were funny probably then, but now have a
Right.
completely different meaning, Like
Right.
Star Wars is Tar Wars. And now it's
Right.
like Star Wars is nothing but tar to us. So
Nice. Anyways, yeah, I mean, the jokes I thought still were pretty good.
yeah.
Even though I'm older now,
Hmm.
Uh, yeah, it still was a funny, lighthearted movie.
Yeah.
Had some adult themes in there, but mostly it
Hmm.
was mainly like a kid friendly style movie. I think.
Yeah.
Uh, you
I
know.
think they did really good at like making it lighthearted and funny, but also with the serious undertone. That was
Mm-hmm.
really good on their parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody did a great job acting. Even Dino.
Yeah. You mean
Yeah.
Dino?
Dino. Dino. Potato,
Dino the
potato.
Dino. Dino
Potato,
the Dino.
potato.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So when watching this movie, I rewatched it today with my kids.
Mm-hmm.
So you know,
Oh boy, what'd they think?
oh, they liked it. Yeah,
Yeah.
they liked it. You know, um, and then the second movie started to play, and no one wanted to pay attention to it. So tells you tells you about
Tells you
that movie, huh?
everything.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And I fell asleep through the second one
Yeah.
anyway. So,
Yeah.
and that's why I didn't
Yeah.
get my thumbnail done and things out before 9 o'clock.
Shame. Shame on you.
Stupid me. That's all right.
Yeah.
Things will go back to normal soon.
Yeah.
I've been working,
Yeah.
painting, and getting odd jobs so I can pay some bills.
That's good. That's good. We
Yeah,
all have to do some things.
yeah. My wife just started work back up, so because school's starting back up,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
so there we go. Things will
Yeah.
fall back on track a little bit in a little while here. So,
Yeah. It's always
but
busy
it's fun.
before fall.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think Rick Moranis did a great job being like a
Oh,
quirky best friend, but he's like hiding this intelligence he has because he's just happy being him, you know.
right.
And Betty's just
And Rick,
sweet.
right. And Rick Moranis is always a good actor.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like I said before, all those other
Yeah.
movies he's in, beautiful
Yeah.
job.
I feel like they must have had fun with this movie, but just because they all looked like they were having a great time. So, I mean, I
I think they had a good time with this movie. John
think that's what
Goodman did a good
makes,
job. I like
yeah.
John Goodman. You know,
Yeah.
um, the TV show Roseanne. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's when I first
Yeah.
found out about John Goodman.
I
Because
remember,
TV was
yep,
on, we're
Roseanne.
kids,
Yep.
and Roseanne was playing, and it was like a family movie. For some
Mm-hmm.
weird reason, I would always get Rosie O'Donnell and Roseanne kind of mixed up a little bit, just because
Yeah.
that started with an R.
Yeah.
Um, obviously, they're not the same person, and
No.
obviously, one is more conservative and you know loves God. The other one, not so much.
Could care less.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then you got Elizabeth Perkins.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Really
like you
good
said,
job.
Elizabeth. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Taylor
Yep.
as the mom.
The
Halle
mom
Berry.
and Fred also, he had to live with the mom that said he was always no good for nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
And then all of a sudden
Um,
was all happy when he had money. He even said that to her. He's like, you know what? When I get money, you're just gonna be crawling and you're gonna be saying all these nice things to me. And
yep.
boy, howdy, was he right?
Yeah, he was. He was.
Hmm. I give acting a point.
Pebbles. 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 So Pebbles was
Hmm.
who played Pebbles?
Pebble.
Melanie Silver. Pebbles was the little girl, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that
Hmm. The daughter. Yeah.
Pebbles? Wait a minute. Why is there two people that says there's played? They both played Pebbles.
Were they twins? They couldn't have
I don't
been.
think they. No, there's no twins there. They don't look nothing like each other. Google's got messed up stuff. I should have just opened IMDb, I guess. Well.
Wow.
Why, you're looking at it?
No. I
I
was looking at
Oh
Bam
no.
Bam.
Oh, Bam Bam, yeah.
Bam Bam.
Marino
No,
Sorresno, or whatever.
Sonia.
It's some foreign, must be some like Spanish or.
Iceland.
There you go.
Icelandic.
Iceland. Yep, something like
Iceland.
that.
Not by
And there's
Dryland.
no. That's right. By Iceland. So got some good actors. I enjoyed it. The music was fun, and well, yeah. I don't know why I said music.
Yeah,
The
we're gonna get into
music
that.
is after cinematography.
Hmm.
Cinematography is after acting. So here we go. All right. So the acting was good. I'll give it a
Yes,
point.
1 point. Hmm.
All right, next, since
Duh, 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 duh.
cinematography.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the cinematography. I think they did
Mhm.
a great job with it. And Dino the Dino, his the his the computer generated Dino was actually
Uh-huh.
not that bad. It
Yeah.
was it was better than some of the new stuff today for
Yeah.
some reason.
It reminds
And
me of the Who
obviously,
Framed Roger Rabbit, that kind of thing, you know.
right, and obviously, it's not like, you know, there's not too many frames with him as a computer generated,
Mhm.
dinosaur, because, back then it took a lot for to make a
Yeah,
computer generated something.
no doubt.
And I think he was the only one that was computer generated, wasn't he?
Yes, other than the special effects, when they had something happen, they'd have
Hmm.
a little bit of a thing pop up, that kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, sure, that
Mm.
kind of thing.
You know
Because
the
obviously
pterodactyls when he got hit and they circled around
that
and he
fly around
passed
his
out?
head. Right,
Yeah.
right.
There's just a couple
Yeah,
of
that
those
could have been
things. I
a
found
couple
it was
little things.
funny
Yeah.
when he was taking the bath or the shower and it was that
It was the elephant's nose.
yeah, the elephant's trunk or whatever. Just he's like
Yeah, and he spits
it
it
was,
out,
it's just,
like we do in the shower. Yeah, that's
yeah.
kind of gross, you know.
And then he's like, "How do I look?" And the other, the thing came back through a different one. You look great.
Yeah, right.
What the hell?
I
Oh
like when
boy.
the Pebbles goes, "Daddy's pretty,"
Yeah. Wasn't the
instead of
saber
handsome.
tooth though as well?
Oh, he was. Yes, he was
Yeah.
computer generated.
Mhm.
Not, and
Not
of
real.
course, not. Yeah, not real. Of course, it was computer generated, but not a lot of frames of it, because
Yeah.
you know it's the start of computer generated
Yeah.
animals
You
and
can tell
things.
it's dated, you can tell.
Hmm. A little bit,
Not
yeah, yeah, but it's not
like
like
here,
bad.
but
It's not,
yeah.
it's not
No.
horrible. It doesn't
I've
take you
seen
out of the
worse.
right.
Mhm.
Doesn't take you out of the movie,
No.
so
Does not.
it's not too bad. And the little oh here's Dino in the elephant trunk.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
There you go.
And you could tell it's like like one of those soft foam almost
Hmm.
material. So you can tell
Right,
that it's not a real creature. So,
right, of course
but
not.
they did the best that they could at the time.
Plus, it's
Mhm.
supposed to be kind of cartoony because it was made from a
Yeah,
cartoon. You know.
I know. Yeah, the
How did you like?
cartoon was adult in form, actually.
Right.
It was like
How did
Rocky
you?
and Bullwinkle.
Right. Yeah. How did you like the Rock Donalds? That was pretty funny, wasn't it?
Yeah, I found a lot of this funny. No lie.
And then they
Uh,
served over 19 dozen
19 dozen.
sold.
I like how Fred was like, "Yeah, we lost a friend, but there's like 4,000 of them. We can make another one." I'm like,
Right.
"No, you can't, dude."
That's funny. That's
Oh
funny.
boy. I'm going to give it half a point just because.
For the cinematography,
Mhm.
okay. I'm gonna give it a point because I enjoyed the whole thing. It was pretty
Yeah.
good. Especially like the sets and stuff. They made it feel real and
Like
livable,
a
but they
world.
also yeah, but they also
Mhm.
made it feel cartoony, so
Yeah.
you kind of know it's not real,
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. It took a lot of work to make all those sets. There's no lie
Oh,
about it.
I,
Yeah.
no doubt, no doubt. The
No
car was
lie.
fun, huh?
Yeah. What about the like the sports car version he got? That
Oh
was
yeah,
funny.
that that was funny. That was good. I like the bus. When everybody
Yeah.
got on the bus, he goes, "No, no, everybody, feet down," and you see
Yeah.
all these
You
feet
gotta
come down.
pedal it out. Yeah. No lie, we should be doing that.
That's right. That's right. We want us to be
Yeah.
green. Let's put
Yeah.
holes in our cars and start
Mm,
moving
pedal
our car
your
with our
pedal your butt
legs.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Oh my goodness.
So
Talk about
funny.
green air energy there.
Right.
Oh my god, but then people would be getting flats all the time with their shoes, you know?
Right with their shoes.
Oh my
And they're
god, I
stepping
ran
on.
over it. I ran over a nail.
Yeah, yeah. I stepped on
That's
a nail.
devastating.
Right. That's funny.
Gotta go get a TB shot.
Right. That's funny.
uh, but
Excuse me.
yeah,
Sorry.
so
Um.
cool.
So next. Oh well. Before we go next, why don't we
Yes, commercial break.
do a commercial break? Break.
What is this place? What is it that you do here? Merchandising. Merchandising, where the real money from the movie is made.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
That is beautiful, everybody. Don't
Mm-hmm.
forget, everyone. There's a lot of ways to support the channel. It's not just buying T-shirts or mugs or hoodies, but you also can become a Patreon member or a YouTube member for as little as $1 a month, and it helps us to pay for the stuff that you see. Like if you go on the website or here when we go live, we use StreamYard. It pays for that. So just don't forget, everybody. That's one reason why I've been going live every day this week so far. We're doing some fundraising to make some money so that we can pay for StreamYard and the website and all that stuff. Yes, Patreon does pay for some of it, but it doesn't pay for everything. So if there's 1,000 of you who are subscribed that gave $1 a month, that would be awesome. 1,000 people giving $1 a month. I mean, what's $1, right? It's less than a cheeseburger at McDonald's these days.
Yeah. You can't even go to Dollar Tree with that anymore.
Right. No, you can't. Not at all. Also, don't forget, another good way to support the channel is to vanquish the like button. And for those of you who have not done so yet, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And
very important.
Also ring the bell because you get notified for every time we go live or every time we post a video. And another good way to obviously support the channel is by sharing the video on your social media. When you see us go live, click the share button so your friends can find us too.
Yes.
Tell your friends about us.
Bring your friends.
So yeah, those are good ways to support the channel. And of course, a little bit of prayer doesn't hurt either. So yeah, thanks for that. And back to the show.
I like what Dale said. He said he wouldn't get an inch down the road.
Oh yeah, with the cars. Yeah,
I wouldn't even make it a millimeter, dude.
Right. What's up, Phil? TMNT.
Hey,
How
Phil.
are you?
Good to see ya.
I don't know. I think I could make it down the road a little bit because I've pushed vehicles once in a while on my own and by myself, so I think I'd be able to. I wouldn't be fast, no way. Unless you're going downhill, but going uphill, I would not be able to get anywhere.
Yeah. Makes me think of those extreme lifter people, but they take a semi truck. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And they attach it and they're trying to like walk
and they
the
pull
semi
on it
truck.
and stuff like that. Yeah.
You're insane, dude.
So,
Yes.
Yep. Hey, bud.
It is me.
What's up, Phil? Yeah. So next on the list, category list would be
Music.
the music, the score of the movie. The
Now, this
music,
music is different, isn't it?
it is, and it's fun. It has a 1940s style
Mm-hmm.
feel to some of the music.
Yeah.
Like the twist song. I love it.
Yeah.
Twist, twist.
Twist, yeah. But
Um,
the thing is, it's B-52s, and I feel like they did like almost the whole soundtrack to that movie. That's what
yeah.
makes it unique because they made the songs just for that.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'd get a ticket for going too slow. Well, if we're pushing vehicles with our feet, I don't think there'd be a such thing as too slow. I think it'd be, uh, yeah.
uh, yeah. So I liked it. It made your head move and pop. When the
Yeah. It
songs
was kind of
came
like
on, you're like, even the ending song with the
the
Flintstones.
bedrock, bedrock.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bedrock
twist,
Flintstones.
twist.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's good.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was fun music.
Mhm.
Fit the scenes that it fit, and that's it.
Yes. Yeah.
There was some like instrumental score, theatrical
Mhm.
style music too for like the
Yeah.
the intense scene, and yeah,
DOOO.
yeah, and
Oh no.
yeah, like oh no, like the kids being stuck in that big boulder
Yeah.
thing, and
I
um,
like how Fred has those little things that come up of like ideas of what he should do.
oh yeah, the little
Yeah.
bubble thought, the thought bubbles. Those are
Yeah.
those are funny. Yeah,
That was pretty clever on their part.
yeah, thought
Yeah,
bubbles are always good.
but the music fit it definitely. B-52s nailed it. I liked,
Hmm.
the way they delivered the music, and I'm not really a big fan of them. I'm going to be honest. Don't like them, but
Well,
I enjoyed them in this movie.
right,
Hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think that's with a lot of musicians. They do one thing and then they get contracted to do something a little different,
Hmm.
and they do a better job doing that different than they do
Thing.
with
Yeah.
their real music. So,
Yeah.
um, yeah, I agree with you that. And I will also give the music a point.
Point. I will give
Yeah.
it a point too. I was pleased. Because I was, I had to do things, mom life, and I would get distracted, and the music
Hmm.
would bring me back in. So, I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh,
good
nice.
job. Good job.
You were like, oh, good music. What scene is it?
Oh, what's
Wing.
that?
Let's go watch the movie.
Shiny object, please.
Yeah. Right.
Is that
Look,
cheesecake?
baby. Look, little
Uh,
baby of mine. Watch this part. Listen to the music.
yeah.
Isn't it groovy? Snap your fingers to
Get
it.
down. Yeah. Jive with it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Next, which is last but not least of the categories, will be the allegory
Uh,
to the movie.
I
Is
think there's
there one?
plenty.
There is plenty. I was just gonna go off and say, but is there one? Was there anything that we could learn from this? And there's
I don't
quite a bit.
know. Maybe
There's
if my
quite a
head
bit.
wasn't so far in my butt, I could probably figure it out. Fred.
Oh, that's so funny. You know what's also funny about that? I just saw a video of what was it? Some guy in the hospital, right? And it was like a parody thing, and I think it
Yeah.
was one of the guys from the Jackass
Oh god,
show.
I cannot stand those guys.
I think it was one of the guys from there, but I don't remember. But anyways, the guy is like, "Well, what happened?" And he goes, "Oh, well, we had to do a surgery on you. It was called, I forgot the name of it, but it was about it was called, it was like to get his head out of his butt,
Oh yeah.
and the guy started talking about he goes, stop talking because your head's gonna
Yeah.
go back up there.
It's gonna go right back in.
Don't do it. Stop talking.
Your lips are moving.
I don't have to
Yeah.
do this surgery again. But yeah.
You go with the allegory, and I will tell you mine.
Okay. There's a little bit of allegories in it. But the main one that jumped out to me was the friendship and and how when Fred Flintstone was close friends to Barney, and then all of a sudden he starts leaving because of the power and the money and the it gets to his head, and he thinks he's better than everybody now, and then he doesn't realize he doesn't realize it until later on down the road where his friendship is important to him and that he needs it, especially if he's gonna win against the bad guys. Against Cliff and Cliff, basically.
Yeah.
The guy Cliff. And he had to realize that he had to humble himself and say sorry to a bird that had his feelings hurt.
Yep.
And if you do hurt feelings, sometimes we are in the wrong when we hurt people's feelings. Sometimes it might be them just not understanding life, but there are times where we can go a little overboard and say things that we shouldn't,
Yep.
And so
not bad.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, so I think he finally just had to realize and accept who he was versus who he thought he was wanting to be, right? Because that's what really got him fool-headed, where he had these ideals of being better, and when he got a taste of it, then that's when he got full of himself, like you could say. His head in his butt, so... But he did realize that he was in the wrong. So that's somebody who knows morally, what's right, what's wrong. He didn't realize. I think it's like he didn't. He was so caught up in it all. He was not wanting to pay attention to it, right? So, like he would even say, like maybe I should read this. Like maybe I need to pay attention, but.
But he was easily persuaded.
Yes.
He was an easily persuaded
He didn't
person.
believe in himself.
And he wanted to fit into the crowd.
Yeah.
When he didn't have to.
Yep. Yeah.
He should have been a voice for all the other guys down there that needed a break and needed a little bit of a raise and
Yeah. And sometimes you think you're doing something, you're not realizing you're doing the opposite. So I mean, there's many allegories in this that you can take away from it. So I'd give it a point.
Yeah.
There's so much.
I give it a point also.
Yeah, you can even do it from aspect of Betty. Like, she lost her best friend, and then when her best friend was down, like all this stuff happened at the end. She went to she went to her friend. Like, even though they had a falling out, like she was still a good person and wanted to make Wilma feel better or lift her up, support her.
Yeah, be there for her. Yep.
Yeah.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
My other favorite part in this is, okay, so Fred's getting lynched, right? So there's
putting
the thing up.
That's a good part.
And so Barney rolls up. He's like, "Oh, hey guys, want any snow cones?"
Yeah, you want some snow cones? Yeah.
He's like, "The only reason I'm here is because I saw a big crowd, so I thought I'd get money."
Right.
But it's so sweet. But
That's
just the
funny.
people coming up, they're like, "Oh, I got cherry. Here's a 20." He's like, "I can't break that."
I can't break a 20.
I
That's too
can't
much.
break
Yeah.
that 20. Do you get any lemon? It might be in the back. Go check. He's like
Yeah.
literally about to almost die. He only
Yeah.
cares
And
about
he's
just
still
being a
serving
good
people.
guy, you know?
Yeah. He's still
Don't worry
serving
about
people while
it.
he's about to die. And he's
Mm-hmm.
like, well, this all wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me. He's like, oh, thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, we're going to hang you too. Come on.
No
He's like,
doubt. No doubt
that's
for
so funny.
sure. Yeah. There's some little good nuggets in there for sure.
Yeah. 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 And I like I like what you said, the whole thing where Fred had to find himself, basically, because
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
he got lost, and he lost himself, and he lost his identity, and so he puts on a beard and a mustache, and he's like trying to find out who he is and trying to be
Yeah.
a better person, and trying to,
Yeah.
and he's down in the dumps, and
Yeah.
then yeah, and then when his friendships come back, and then they tell him, hey, you're a good guy, don't worry.
Yeah.
Then he
We all
finds
have
himself again.
hang-ups. We
Yeah.
all do
Oh
things
yeah.
that are stupid and short-sighted.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh
just
yeah.
realizing you did it is the biggest thing.
Right. And taking ownership of it.
Oh boy, is that fun. Who wants to take ownership of a
Yep.
stinking pile of poop? I mean, who wants
Right.
that?
Right.
Nobody. That's why you leave them
Yes,
at
I
the
did
door and
that.
ring the
You're right.
doorbell. You know,
That's right. I
somebody
love
else
it.
deal with that, not me.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Someone else stomp that poop out.
Yeah.
That fiery poop. Yeah. So yeah, it's good. I like it. So
I'm
all
so
in
glad
all,
we watched this
yeah.
one. It's good.
Yeah, it was a good throwback for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Throwback Tuesday. No, they
Throwback
say
Tuesday.
Thursday because it sounds better, right? So yeah, so out of 10, this movie got a 9.5.
Yes, see, if I
Yay!
would have not been so chintzy, it would have gotten a perfect score, but I
That's right. That's right.
can't do that.
So everybody, 9.5 out of 10 here
Mm-hmm.
from inside the booth.
We
So
got it.
yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Bam.
Yeah, guys. Bam, bam. Thank you.
We gave it a better score than IMBD or
We did.
IMDb.
They
They did a
you're
5 out of 10.
Did they do a 5 out of 10?
Yes, ruthless.
Okay, right, right.
And
No,
Rotten
yeah, you're
Tomatoes
right.
23%. What is wrong with these people? They know no joy. They don't
Well,
understand happiness.
we'll see. Okay, here's what it is. Rotten Tomatoes did their thing back in '94, must be, because
Yeah.
so in other words, blame Leva. Yes. Oh
It's
look,
always my
you
fault.
even wrote it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this movie was fun. It was funny. It was fun. You go back to it. This is one of
Mm-hmm.
those movies. If you didn't like it back in the '90s when it came out, go back to it and try
Yeah.
again. It's been a good 20 years
Been a
since it's been
spell.
out. Right?
Yeah. And like I said, there's just things in it. It's just like, wow. It's another joke in itself because of time. Time has proved more out of it, right?
Right.
So it's just so funny.
No, sorry, my math is off. It's been 30 years, not 20. 30 years since the movie came out.
30. Good grief. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not, actually. 1994. That's 30
See,
years.
I watched a lot of TV, like the movies on TV, and I would get so overdone with it when I was young, so I just didn't want to watch them anymore.
Well, that's because TV has commercials, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
stupid commercial, hurry up.
Yeah.
I want to get
That was
back to
when
the
you're
movie.
young.
Yeah, right.
Young.
I remember that. Now, it's starting to be like that again. Did you know, even though you pay for these streams, these streaming
Mm-hmm.
services, they still
Yeah.
throw ads in there,
Yep.
and I hate it. I hate it a lot. Now I understand the free ones. The free ones have ads. Yeah, sure. I get it. You're free. I can watch it for free. So go ahead, throw a couple ads in there, or whatever, every
Yeah.
10
So
minutes or whatever.
we do Tubi and
Mm-hmm.
Freebie.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's one more that we do. Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I
Pluto.
mean,
Yeah.
we're
Mm-hmm.
getting it for free. We know there's going to be ads. So,
Right. Right. And
just
that's to be expected, right?
expected.
So,
Yeah. But when you're
but like
paying, money.
the ones you pay for, I don't understand why they have to throw ads in there.
Wait,
Okay, maybe here's what I
Hulu.
say. Right, Hulu, even Disney Plus now has ads. And Paramount Plus has ads,
Mm-hmm.
and Amazon Prime has ads, and they all have ads now. Okay, I pay for some of these because I mean, my wife likes to watch certain things, so
Yeah.
I understand maybe put an ad in the beginning of it and saying, okay,
Mm-hmm.
after these ads, you get to watch your video ad free, with no interruptions. But they don't do that. They put the ads in the front, and then they put ads in the middle, maybe two
Yeah.
times in the middle, and
Yep.
then ads at the end. And I'm like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, I pay for this. Why have
It's like an ad
ads? I
sandwich.
don't I don't want ads when I'm watching the video. It just makes me mad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if you're giving me something for free, sure, then throw all the ads you want. I
Yeah.
love ads.
I love ads.
I got a 6-pack ads. Wait, I think we're talking about two
That
different
D
things.
is just flip the D. You might be just onto something. He's got a brown belt, I think, right, Phil? You down to brown?
Phil's getting it. He's going,
Yeah.
man.
I said
Going.
you learn the art of making people poop themselves now.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh no, he's got
Hulu,
the dark. He's got a blue one. He's close to brown. I'm sorry.
right. So Dale says on Hulu you can get ad free, but you have to pay more. But see, that's the thing. I don't want to pay more. I want to pay what I'm paying with only ads in the beginning or
Give us your
at the
money.
end, and not in the middle. Just let me finish watching the movie or watching the 20-minute show, and then give me an ad before you put on the other show, like the other episode. That would be okay. But man, breaking the episode up with ads just upsets me. Dark blue. So,
I can do one.
okay.
I could do one in the middle.
Right.
Yeah, blue.
If it's
I'm
one
sorry.
ad,
Yeah.
if it's one ad in the middle, sure, one is good, but not like 4 or 5. You get 4, and you get it says,
you're
and
an
in the little
addist.
corner, and
Just
in the
so
little
against
corner,
ads.
I am, and in the little corner, it's like 1 minute and 50 seconds until ads are
what
done.
YouTube
And so,
does
and
now?
I sit there and I watch the 1 minute 50 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah.
hurry up! This is the longest 1 minute and 50 seconds I've ever had to deal with. What does YouTube
I noticed
do
with
now?
YouTube, so they'll say skip to the next ad. That's what they're doing now, where they'll do a double ad skip, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm skipping it. I'm skipping. Just
let me
go.
tell you what, though. When you see ads on our videos, please don't skip them.
No, don't skip ours. Yeah,
that's 1 penny each ad to us. So
yeah,
if you can't financially help us, just watch the ads. It helps.
Yeah. Don't listen to Dan complaining about not watching them, guys. Don't do it. Okay.
That's right.
We appreciate it. Watch them.
I'm just talking about the streaming services like Disney Plus and the stuff that you pay for.
Yeah, consumerism plus. Yeah.
Yeah. But you can also get YouTube Premium, which can be ad free. Like, or is it called Premium? I don't know. It's YouTube something. It's where you Prime. YouTube
No,
Prime YouTube.
Maybe.
I don't know. Optimus Prime.
Optimus
Prime.
Autobots roll out.
YouTube roll out.
YouTube roll out.
Anyways, if you get Prime or whatever it's called on YouTube, you can get ad free. But still, that little penny can go to us.
Yeah.
When you watch our videos, if you watch enough of our videos, don't listen to Dan. He's just some old guy complaining.
I'm old
Phil.
too. Don't worry.
Yeah, I am an old guy.
Thank you. Yeah. Don't listen to Dan. No, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. My grays are starting to show.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe you know what? I think maybe I should keep my head shaved because you don't see any of the grays that are in my hair.
No.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Keep it short. Keep it shaved so no one sees the gray.
Yeah.
That's it.
We'll have to do another throwback next time we get together too, because this is fun.
Yes.
Not do the new ones. Let's do throwbacks for sure.
That's it. Throwbacks are nice. You know, the old movies are good.
Mm-hmm.
The throwback. That's
the Hurricane Heist is fun. I don't know. It's like they're down south, like in Louisiana, and they're trying to like do a heist, but a hurricane is happening while it's going down. It's kind of like Sharknado, but with money.
Okay. No, still haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's okay.
Sure it's a comedy?
No, it's not a comedy. It's an action.
You sure? Oh
yeah.
Funny.
Well,
it's
if you treat. Oh well, it's been a long time. It's funny to me.
Anyways, okay. Anyways, maybe some other time, maybe, but that's
not that movie, one. Actually. So we'll do a different one.
2018. Yeah, we'll do. Mm-hmm. We'll stick with some 90s stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it, guys. That's it for tonight. Don't forget, the rest of this week, maybe except for Friday, I'm going to be going live probably about the same time-ish, or maybe 9:50 like I have been, or 10 o'clock-ish for a couple of hours, and we're trying to raise money for paying off StreamYard and the website. So it helps us, and every little bit helps. And if you can't help us financially, like I said, just watch our videos and watch the ads. Watch a bunch of the ads and watch a bunch of our videos, and we will get paid and stuff. Yep, and like Phil says, vanquish the like button, smother the sub button, and ding the bell. Yep.
Smother it with gravy.
That's right. And support us in any way that you can. Like I said, even sharing the video and telling your friends about us helps also.
Oh my God, I found the movie.
You found the movie.
I found the movie. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, anyways, everybody, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. We love you guys. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow around 9:50-ish, 10-ish. Keep an eye out. You'll know when I'm going to be live, and and if you have the bell button
just
dinged,
stop
I'll
by,
be live.
say hi.
That's right. Just say hi. Just stop by. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Good night. And
bye.
Like I said, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Bye. Autobots, roll out.
Subscribe, share, and like. Don't let the Decepticons fool you.